What is up, everybody? Solomon here. Happy Monday. Now, I did mention earlier, or I should say later last week, that I was going to be taking a break from YouTube, and I certainly am with the deep dives. But I also wanted to partially give back to the community that has supported me for so long, both on YouTube and on Patreon. So, that being said, I'm going to be giving away $1,000 worth of Hedera Hashgraph HBAR. And I'm going to be giving that away at the spot price of 0.1445 cents per HBAR. So right now we are sitting right at that price. You know, I have already allocated the funds into an Exodus wallet, which I will, essentially be divvying out. And I've decided that the allocation is going to be $750 via a YouTube giveaway, and $250 it is going to be for patrons only. So, if you enjoy Hedera Hashgraph, if you believe in the technology, which I certainly do, I actually, when I transferred over the HBAR from a different wallet into this Exodus unique wallet that I'm allocating just for this giveaway, it was very similar to dealing with XRP, in quicker even to certain aspects. By the time I minimized my browser and opened up the Exodus browser, it was already there. So, again, spot price is going to be 0.1445 cents per HBAR. I'm not adding any more to that wallet. If the price goes down, obviously it may not be $1,000, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to be 75% of what I allocated at 0.1445, which was $1,000, to YouTube. And if you double comment on the next video, you will be eliminated. And I'm going to also allocate, a quarter of that to patrons, because I really, really appreciate all the support that I've had, not just from YouTube, but from patrons as well. I know that many of my Patreon subscribers are, just waiting for content, waiting for information. And that is really what I've been focusing on for the past probably 2 months. But I don't want to leave the YouTube group out of the mix here. And I also want to open up the envelope to allow you to potentially read and discover a little bit more about Hedera Hashgraph, which I personally believe, and I've vetted multiple projects in the past, will be legitimately one of the top 10 companies in the entire world. Hedera, I'm talking about, over the course of the next couple of years here. I believe HBAR is a top 10 coin, certainly, and I think it's just a matter of time. Now, Hedera's token service, as we both know, or both of us, as we all know, essentially is live at this point in time. We know that they just had their hackathon with some major individuals. We know the governing board of Hedera Hashgraph as well, so it's not surprising to me that the utility is out there. We know Swirlds, the parent company, has essentially patented this technology. Smart contracts, they've got wrapped HBAR at this point in time. If you think they're not developing, they certainly are. If you're worried about centralization, that's one thing. I am certainly looking at innovation more so than centralization. And Hedera Hashgraph, in my opinion, is one of the most innovating, with a powerhouse team behind them and a legal team behind them. One of the most innovating, Hedera is one of the most innovating companies that I've seen in a very, very long time. I would put them on par or even above potentially what Ripple was trying to do years ago. So, that being said, I'm a big advocate. I'm going to allocate $1,000 at 0.1445 spot price. 75% of that will be to YouTube, and the other 25% will be for my patrons. I will figure out how to get that out to patrons as well. It's essentially going to be like a lottery. If you comment on the next video that I do, you don't double comment. And then what I always like to do with these types of things, and I rarely ever do them, and I'm just trying to give back at this point in time and make sure that people are aware and can understand what is going on with Hedera Hashgraph and HBAR, is send a really, really small, like a minute transaction worth of HBAR, like maybe just like one HBAR for 14 cents to make sure that you actually received it. I will DM you. We will talk back and forth for the 2 people that win, one on YouTube, one on Patreon. And then I will send the full amount as well. Remember, if this price goes down, I am doing this at the spot price of 0.1445 HBAR. So if it goes down to 12 cents, you're going to essentially get the equivalent of whatever that hashes out to be. Same thing if it goes up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I really want to give back to the community a little bit more. I certainly want to give back to the patrons that have followed me. But I want to make sure that the people that are on YouTube or that are on YouTube that have followed me as well, and there's way more people on YouTube, understand that I am still here. I am still certainly trying to research information. Right now, I've got people that are actually, paying for a service that may not be financial advice, but is still something they are paying for. That I'm trying to do my best for those people first and foremost. But the YouTube community supported me from the beginning as well. The Twitter community, God, I can't even imagine. Maybe I'll do another giveaway for the Twitter community at some point here soon. But I really, really recommend looking into Hedera Hashgraph as basically the end and the the end game of this giveaway. So, we've got a little bit of time left, in my opinion, for this bull run. Again, $1,000, right? At that spot price, and 75% to YouTube, 25% to patrons. I will talk to you very soon, and you will see a little bit more in the next video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, fantastic. Do some research, though, everybody. I really, really recommend it. There's a lot of projects out there that are crap, but there are some that are good, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Later.